Hello, my name is Jeff. I'm a wizard. I want to talk about drugs.
You wanna get high?
That's all I know. I'm gonna pull some cards out. Try these bicycle Alchemy cards again. 1977. I don't know if they have other years. 7, yeah, like this. Seems appropriate. So let's see what will come up. I don't have a plan. Lovers in bed sheets, competing like horses in a race. One more time, be patient. Checking if I should have brushed my teeth. Okay, it's not so bad. Oh. Drugs. Okay. God. Make me say smart things. No harm to me or through me. Something good to help us all see. Okay. Drugs. One more. One more. Okay. 2 10s already? 3 10s. 52 cards, people. More. There are more in this deck. I've got 3 10s, a 4 and a king. Wow, these are pretty cool cards. So let's try to get that lighting ready. Here we go. Who has the key and who is the last in place? I get this card. 3 10s. 10s across the board. Cool thing is I got this devil, this skull inside here. 10 of spades, and then this 10 of this skull again, and there's a 10 of diamonds. Okay, and then I got this 10 of I want to say 10 of Corona, sort of. 10 of clubs. I'm learning to use the word club right. Progress. And then something else that is cool. You've got this king of diamonds. This devil demon guy was upside down. And then this 4 of hearts with this little fairy here. The right way up. Okay, guys. This is a bit annoying. So, because I feel like the cards are saying drugs are a lot of work and a lot of burdens. An ending. It's a lot of work, a lot of burdens, an ending. No, let's go over one, two, but I didn't pull them like this. The 10 was first. That makes sense. So I got 10, king, 10, 4, and 10. So we're just gonna go through the first thoughts here because it's feels like it's a bit of an annoying message like this. It's saying like, oh look, drugs are a lot of burdens. It's not drugs, like say an addiction, right? No, but that's weird. Let me reset because I didn't ask about addiction, so I didn't specify about this at all. So I just said drugs, right? So then let's not assume we're talking about drugs. Let's go over it. Like I'm seeing a lot of burdens. I'm seeing somebody abusive or controlling, or somebody inept with means, or pursuing means in the wrong way. Pursuing something in the wrong way. But controlling then. Then I got this ending here. with my 10 of Corona. I can't really see what's in the... Oh, it was upside down. Look, because there's this sort of fairy or demon person. 10 of Clubs. So it's upside down, meaning it's like not letting it die, like unnecessary suffering. You know, something should be put out of its misery. Then I've got this 4 of Hearts, which is implying boredom. And then our 10 of Diamonds in the end is implying a bit of broken dreams here. Broken dreams. So I got a lot of burdens. Controlling, not letting it die, boredom, and broken dreams. Huh. I'm very annoyed because I have no idea. There's this resistance I'm not getting over. Like, my first thought was, oh, it's talking about the side effects of being addicted or using drugs. Oh, hold up. That made sense. These are all things that lead to drug use. These are all causes for people to use drugs. Or these are all reasons for you to use drugs. People use drugs to cope with burdens, with having more energy, using speed, coke to get through the day, to have more confidence, to get shit done, to bypass their insecurities or the discomfort, to keep going. People use drugs to deal with being controlled, with people manipulating them, with people owning them or pulling their strings. When you can't control your situation, feeling powerless, that's the reason to use drugs. You don't want to be here, so you kind of go somewhere else. Another reason to use drugs is being in pain, not being able to get out of something, or not being able to, or you're suffering, you're sick, sickness, chronic pains. Chronic pains are reasons to use drugs. Boredom, and let's not underestimate this one, because from all the cards, this may seem like the more innocent one, but it's not. This is the... you could also see this as isolation, being locked out of the world, being unhappy, not being able to do what you want to do. And then finally, broken dreams, 10 of Pentacles reversed, no happy family, no, not family, no unsuccessful businesses, failing your business, or financially maybe just struggling. That's the reason to use drugs. These are all reasons, good, valid reasons to use drugs or to become intoxicated or to use alcohol, whatever you want, whatever addiction you want. Okay. Now I'm getting the strong message that these cards are here to tell us to not be so hard on ourselves and other people, and stop being so morally unnecessarily in people's business, or more like, why are we all acting like we're doing so much better than we are? Why are we not all just being more honest about all the drugs we're using and all the drinking we're doing and all the stuff we're doing to make our lives easier or to cope with these pains? Because most of us are going through these things. I would say I'm going through all 5, and I'm not alone. I use drugs, and I love drugs. Drugs have saved my life. I also hated when working as a doctor in the psychiatric stuff and working with all these other doctors and professionals. Gosh, these people have their head up their own ass. It's really so annoying to constantly be. I'd have to shut up, you know. I tried being very honest about these things, but they just don't get it because I'd be waiting till I could speak to the patient one on one, just so I could cut all the bullshit and like just get to the real stuff, get to this stuff. What's happening with you? What are you going through? Where is it hurting? You know, let's try to help that instead of looking at these drugs. That's just like you coping, you know. Let's get. Also, they'll be giving in this intake interview. They give me all the drugs they're using and whatever, and we have to go through it. And I get the truth out really easily because I don't judge them, and also because I can talk to them, one user to another. I don't hide this stuff. But I'm also not. Look, I do this in a diplomatic way where I try to show them that I know where they're coming from, and I try to also, you know, fill in stuff for them so they can see that it's okay to say these things and that I understand. And I'm looking at it in a really practical way, and then you get them on board really quickly because they just want to have a good detox time. So they know that if they give you the wrong information, it's just gonna eat them in the ass. And once we can stop playing that game, we can get to the real stuff, right? But then always with the other doctors, I have to pretend that I'm, I don't know what's really going on, or how it really goes down, or we all pretend that the point is, we all pretend that the world is a lot cleaner and morally more like pretty and polished than it is. And we need to stop doing that. Stop forcing this image to other people of like, look how well I'm doing and clean, and it's just that problem that I have when you just being honest and upfront saying about how much drugs you're using, or how chronically you're using it, or how every day you're using it, or whatever, and they act like they're so much better than it all. Well, while it's not true, I mean, it's fine if you really don't use any of these drugs, but usually these people they have no real, they're just very neutral about it, you know. But then they have these people that, you know, the difference when you feel judged, you know, you'll say like, oh yeah, I've been using 2 Valiums to get to sleep last night, and drank half a bottle of wine, and been smoking joints to get through the day. Normal. That's a normal situation for a lot of people. A lot of people, okay? Let's not pretend that we're all, no, not we're all. My point was, I'm looking for that word. What is that? Not double standards. It's on the tip of my tongue. They'll respond in this. You know, they don't just say, I don't do any of that stuff, because that's the normal reaction, right? The normal emotional reactions. Somebody asks you, hey, you do this stuff? You say, no, I don't use that stuff. But some people, they go, no, I don't use that stuff. Oh no, I wouldn't try to use that stuff. Oh my God, no. And I've had a friend once, and he smoked a joint, and a week later they found him in a car accident. Real sad. Stuff like that, out of nowhere? No, that's judgment. That's shaming. And it's also lying. It's just lying, and it makes people feel isolated and stupid. And it's unnecessary, because this is real valid pain, okay? And instead of trying to help each other cope with this stuff, instead of reaching each other in the actual problem, no, we're all living like in a facade of, I'm fine. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna go to bed early tonight. Wake up in the morning and pretend like I don't want to kill myself, right? It's fine. It's all fine. Have a good weekend. Bye. Bye, Carla. Yeah. It's the same people that act like they want to be at the meeting or they want to be at the lecture that lasts 3 hours. You're lying. You're lying. No, that's personal stuff. Let's not go into that. Gonna pull some more cards to see if there's another layer here that we can go into. I got that card. I get the Queen of Hearts. I'll just show you. She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, a 7 of Cups. Illusions. Also, oh yeah, sorry, show you a little longer. 7 of Hearts, Illusions. Really beautiful cards. Really, really beautiful cards. Really, really beautiful cards. This is also giving me illusion, like that movie, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or something, and Girl with the Rose Tattoo. It's like I feel like I'm in this exotic mystery thriller or something. Yeah. This is the same way. I'm getting this rock and roll vibe though. Illusions, mystery, 8 of. So my 8 of Corona here. Implying worrying, lying awake, or mostly worrying, anxiety. Then I've got satisfaction here. So our 9 of Hearts. A bit of this sailor tattoo vibe again. Same here, you know, it's just like this sort of bit of this tattoo art. All of the queens. We get this King of Swords upside down. I don't know. Oh, I have 7, 8, 9. How cool is that? 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9, and I got another 9 of spades. This fairy again. Again, this fairy. This middle line. Holding on. Okay, hold on. I think I'm getting it. I'm getting this is advice. This is just okay. This is a quick advice line. Okay, this is these are quick tips how you could deal with these 5 situations in another way, or aside from you coping with drugs and alcohol. This is another way to help you, or no, just an extra way to help you cope with this stuff. So this is a quick tip that I can add. It wants me to put more, but I want to be into this so long. So look, our first situation was you're overburdened, you're overworked, you're overstressed, you're over whatever, too much. The advice here is, it's like turning your back on that is a weird, but it's like she's naked, right? So it's be vulnerable in this. Show this to people. This is like the Queen of Cups is emotional. She usually shows her heart like in front of people. You need to be more upfront with yourself and with other people how overburdened you are. Stop hiding it with drugs. Stop hiding it with coping mechanisms. Stop trying to make it better than it is. Stop thinking that it's okay to need all these things to just get through the week, or to just get to bed, to just get some sleep, and then to be completely exhausted and then need drugs to keep going. That's not normal. And look, you don't need to suddenly change up all the brakes if you can just look in the mirror and say like, I am so tired. I'm so tired. We need to do something. That'll be a huge step forward. Be honest, be upfront about this. Show your heart. Just say like, look, this is what's going on. I'm tired. And keep saying it. And that will improve things incredibly. You have no idea. Just saying it to yourself. And this is also asking you to Uh, get some passion in your life. Shake it up. Break the routine. Go out. Have some fun. Break this tension in other ways than coping. Okay? So that was the first card. Then the second was this: people who are controlling you, people who are abusive, people who have authority over you and are not treating you right in any of these kinds of scenarios. This card is telling you, look, while you're coping, because this is very harsh, right? If somebody's abusive, oppressive, if they are controlling you, you have no idea how much physical and emotional pain that causes and how much physical and emotional strain that causes. People become really sick from this. Their entire body starts to hurt. They get serious medical problems from just being oppressed. Okay? This is really bad. The psychosomatic problems, the list is endless. So this is real pain, real discomfort. So you really are coping with something heavy here, okay? Meanwhile, you need to start looking through these illusions. This person or these people have control over you, and that control is an illusion, okay? You need to slowly start peeling that layer away. You need to slowly start unraveling this relationship. You need to start pulling at these wires because it will fall apart, okay? You need to break through these illusions, and that's a game. Again, do that next to the using drugs, but you want to get out of this. You need to start unmantling this, okay? And that's easier than you think because these people have control of you, and it's usually they don't. You're giving it to them, okay? That's easier said than done, these things, but in the end, it will be an illusion. You will see, but you need to slowly start figuring that out and then accepting defeat. Okay, if you're in a place somebody's treating you bad, if you're in a situation that treats you bad, or where you are hurting, you need to accept defeat, accept that it's loss. You need to leave, get out. Okay, so stop coping without a plan. Work on your plan. Okay, and meanwhile, do what you need to do to survive. But get out. Be smart. Get out. Okay? And I know you got this because people in this situation who are using drugs to cope, they're not high, okay? Listen to me, doctors, psychologists, therapists, they're not high, okay? They're not out of their mind. They're just the same person, but feeling calm again, okay? You have no idea how much that the effect on your mental state that these situations cause, okay? When these people are going through this, then they're not themselves. They are completely fucked up in their head, dysregulated, everything. Then these people are not themselves. With drugs, then they'll feel themselves again, all right? This is serious coping. So they use drugs to get to normal, okay? They're not high, they're not having fun. Stop this judgment, doctors. Okay, group 2. Group 3. Ten of Coronas, so people who are maybe chronically ill or who are suffering or just in pain, chronic pain, or in who are stuck. Something chronic, you know, something that can't seem to end. While you're dealing with that, you need to start looking at that the core of this pain comes from you, from worries and beliefs that you need to start unraveling, okay? A lot of this is mental, a lot more than you think. And same with chronic pain. Even if it's physical, even if you have a valid reason to have physical pains, a lot of this is mental. You can do so much with mental work, with just mindfulness, with learning to, instead of reacting to these feelings that are coming from your body, listening to them and talking to your body. And you can do so much with meditation. With you can start feeling pain not as something to run away from, but just as an alarm that is going off. And then suddenly, instead of pain, it becomes like there's this bell going off. Yes, it's annoying, but it's not pain anymore, okay? whatever your situation is, you can do so much with mental work and with meditation, mindfulness, improving how you work with sensations, how you interpret these signals, how you deal with that mentally. Because a lot of this is we receive pain and we go into this overdrive of panic and no, this cannot be, this cannot be. And you need to find a way to detach. And that will cause tremendous improvement. I swear. And hold on. Look, this fairy is just here saying, like, hold on. It's fine if you're coping. It's fine. You're holding on. You really are fighting you. So you're in a very, very painful, difficult situation. Then that's the case. So don't blame yourself and don't let anybody guilt you or shame you for if you're using too many pain medication, or the next therapist or doctor talks to you again about, don't you think we should decrease the pain medication or blah blah blah. Let these people do their job, but don't feel bad. And also then don't feel bad when you want to tell the doctor, like, really, I don't want to do that. I have no interest in lessening the drugs right now. Be honest. You're going through a difficult situation, treat it as such, you know? Easy. Group 4. Boredom or isolation, loneliness, not being able to do what you want to do, right? And this is a bit of a simple one, but elegant. Start doing what you want to do. That seems so much easier said than done, but it kind of is. Instead of sitting in the house doing the same old stuff that makes you feel kind of empty inside, you can break that by small stuff, by start filling your world again. Really, really small steps with stuff you like, with stuff you enjoy, with stuff you like looking at. Decorate your house. Go out and buy stuff that motivate you, that make you feel excited about the world, that just cause joy in you. Hang that in your house. Buy new clothes. Try different stuff. Look for things that make you feel happy. Go explore. Go. If you used to play video games, go play video games. Try it again. Try stuff you used to do, you liked. Small ways that don't have to make this like. You don't have to force this. You don't have to suddenly be like, all right, I'm going out and we're going to organize this and we're going to do the best weekend ever and it's going to, no. We don't need what are the movies called? One is Bangkok, where they have the bachelor night. What is that movie called? Somebody will tell me. We don't want that. We want easy, small steps like getting back into a show you used to like to watch. You know, stuff that make you feel good. And this is adding to that. Don't plan these things. Don't plan too much ahead. Like, don't say like, I'm gonna go back into sports and I'm gonna get my training schedule and I'm gonna do this and this and I want to be there in half a year. No. Small stuff. Let's say I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. I used to like doing that. Just tonight. Just gonna walk there. Gonna wave at the people. Gonna come back. Get yourself closer to these things, slowly. Yeah, it's a little bit, pick yourself off and take off the dust and small stuff, really small stuff, like start eating food that you enjoy again. If you're bored with the food you're eating, eat nice food. Go buy nice food, even if it's crap. That's what I do. If I'm depressed, I don't fight myself. If the only thing I want to eat are these like snacks from the shop, then I'll go buy them and I'll eat that. At least I've eaten, I feel better, I'm out. I'm not gonna annoy myself then with like, oh, I should be eating healthier and come on, I should be eating 3 times a day and what's the point? And that freezes you. Unfreeze. Do some nice drugs, go to the store, buy some nice food, come back. Make these kinds of plans. That's what I do. It's like, if I'm worrying or I'm stuck in feeling bad, I just go like, okay, I'm here right now. What am I looking forward to? Oh, I'm looking forward to coming home, rolling a nice big joint, putting my feet up, looking at some YouTube, making a snack, drinking a Red Bull. It's a small plan, but it makes me feel good. It gives me something to look forward to. And it's satisfaction. small satisfaction, but it does build up. You get momentum. You get momentum, and right now you're in this. You have no momentum going on. So you're coping, but these drugs just offer small boosts, and you need to get that ground momentum going up and grinding again. Go on, grinder. Try something. Just try stuff. Okay, with the intention of I'm gonna try to get back to what gives me satisfaction slowly. That's your intention, nothing more. I'm gonna slowly try to get back to what brings me satisfaction, and every step is gonna be easy and fun and light, and we're gonna see what happens. There. That was group 4. Then group 5, people who are suffering from economic hardship or failed plans, maybe failed marriages, failed business ideas, or maybe people who are just a bit stuck in not reaching this yet. You know, you've been working so hard, so long to build something and it's just failing, or you put so much effort into something and it's failing. You know, it fell apart. That's rough, and that's very painful. That's like losing a child, and I don't want to compare pains here, but I'm just trying to say how painful this is. You're losing something that you put an incredible amount of effort and intention towards, and you had hopes and dreams, and you put all your positivity into something, and you stayed up all night, and so much planning, so much working, so much, it kept you going, and then to see these things fail is brutal. It makes everything go to dark. It knocks the winds out of your sail. Is that an expression? It knocks the winds out of your sail? What? It changes you going through this. It changes you. It is like losing something very, very dear to you. But that doesn't mean you're not supposed to have this, first of all, okay? Don't let go of your dreams, never ever, no matter how bad it may seem. Remember that. And if you doubt that, put on that song from Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, Miracles. There can be miracles if you believe. When all is and it's easy to give in to your fears. What is the song? But when you're blinded by your hold still, a small, still, resilient voice says, hope is very near or love is very near. I never got those lyrics, and when you look it up, they're very confusing. Some they say different versions. Articulate, ladies. Come on, professionalism. Mariah, looking at you, because the other one's like, rest in peace. Oh, dark. Sorry. This is saying stop planning for now. Stop planning. Stop trying to build this empire. Surrender. Surrender is what you need, and that will get you closer to your dreams than fighting against this. That's what I'm getting. Stop planning. Don't be so calculated. Stop doing it. Just surrender. And I got the Joker card, the Fool card. Okay, this is a grief. This last pile, this is more of a grieving stage that you're going through. So this is accepting a loss, and it takes a while to get to that acceptance. And you have the stages of grief from Kubler-Ross. You can look that up. She was a psychologist, and she just describes these stages of grief, and we all go through them in different orders, and there's no rule in how long they last, if they can overlap or not, if you can go back into them. There's no rules to this, but there is this kind of cool thing where people tend to go through all of them before reaching acceptance of a loss. And suddenly they're like, okay, I give up, and you kind of walk away, and then you can go back into this Fool energy where you can, okay, like heartache is over, I'm ready to live again. Okay, this is grieving. This takes time. Do not force this, because you cannot predict how this will come or how this will hit you. You cannot. If you've just suffered maybe like losing somebody, it can take months, maybe years before it hits you. These things take time. Give yourself time, but also don't keep fighting it. Don't keep coping it. Don't get stuck in living in the wake of this dream because you're so afraid of stepping out again, because you're afraid that it will never be this way again. You're trying to recover something maybe that is already gone. I'm getting mostly time here because there's this hour clock again. Be patient. This is grief. And you will feel relief. Yeah. And be careful with how you use drugs, and always state your intention. That's my last tip. Always, before you use any drug, say, I want to feel like this, or I want this drug to do this. Very easily. I want to have fun. I want to have fun. Even if you just say that all the time. State an intention. It is so dangerous when you start using drugs, when your intentions are all muddy. Then you're going to be throwing up, having crying parties in the shower. You're going to have these emotional outbursts that you don't want. You're going to feel very, you can get very, very stuck with harsh emotions then. So get very, this takes discipline, right? If you're going to use drugs, if you want to be a junkie, okay, all fun and cool, but you need to have some, have some class, have some style, and be smart. Be smart. But also, if you use drugs the right way, they can really break tension and give you different perspectives and help you with emotional healing. They can do great things. They can break you out. They can give you this break from all this work, or they can help you cope with somebody who is abusing you. They can help you fight pain. They can help you feel satisfaction again, or feel like yourself again, or feel confident for once. And they can help you deal with very, very difficult loss or situation. And we need that because pain is real, and it hurts. And we deserve to feel good. We have the right to feel good no matter what we're going through. Remember that. You have the right to feel good no matter what. Any moment. That's a choice. And we also have the right to feel bad. And I think we have problems with both. You have the right to feel bad. Maybe give yourself that. Because also, like with the drug using, sometimes we forget that we're also supposed to have these days when we just feel like shit and sad. That's important, because if you keep using drugs to avoid these days, you're putting yourself stuck in that grieving. And it can be as short as a day of just saying like, shit, I feel like shit, and I hate everything. Give yourself, it will come back. You don't need to force that. You don't need to think, oh no, am I going to feel like this forever? No. That naturally goes away. That's like water flowing. Okay, that was the drug reading. Wow, that was a lot more than I thought. These cards are really cool. Again, Alchemy, England. Like, share, and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.